calm down, okay? You're working yourself into a fit.
My lord, I'm afraid you don't understand the gravity of the situation. We're at the brink of... Will you let me handle this? I'm perfectly capable of explaining the situation to... Oh, is that so? Well, why don't you explain it to him? No, really, please, enlighten us.
I thought it was impossible that maybe...
Please, my lord, let the only one who can truly fathom the events that transpired today finish informing us of the details. Well, was that sufficient?
Well, thank you. But, Othello, could you maybe summarize what your friend said?
Of course. Now we'll make this as brief as possible in order to allot time for the flogging or hanging or whatever you decree.
All right, go on.
Gladly. I arrived here at this spot earlier this morning to find my dear friend Cornelius in that exact spot, reveling in the stupendous glow of the morn. He invited me to sit. I did, and we began to converse, and it was wonderful, simply marvelous, until I saw him break protocol, my lord. As plain as the nose on my face side, he broke protocol. So, what say you, my lord? Is it the gallows? Oh, woe to Cornelius. What say you, my lord? What say you?
What exact protocol did Cornelius break? I don't think that either of you made that clear.
Why, sire, it is the only protocol of the defenders of the realm.
And which one is that?
Why, my lord, you will. Why, it is a test. Oh, splendid. I will not fail. The protocol of the brethren is as follows. In what you wish to join the Sacred Communal League of San Francisco, he was devoted to love and relations and dedicate himself to life, celibacy, and service to the cause.
And so the crime is what?
Why, the pursuit of the female gender.
The pursuit of the female gender. Othello, that's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not a crime to be attracted to a woman.
But it's the law, sire.
Well, I abolished the law.
Abolish the law, but it's a distraction, my lord.
From what?
From the task at hand.
Come on, Othello, let's go for a walk. I didn't want Cornelius to overhear our discussion. Now, who is this lucky object of Cornelius' affection? No, wait, let me guess.
It is Guinevere, sire.
Guinevere. I could see that. How well do you know Cornelius, Othello?
We are practically siblings, sire. He would give his life for mine, and I can most assuredly do the same for him.
Huh. Well, how much of his story do you know? I mean, before he was here. Life has not been kind to our friend Cornelius. And you're right, Othello, you're right. Love can be a distraction, and it can pull us away from our job and our duties and our position in life. But sometimes a distraction like love can be a good thing. Cornelius needs this distraction. Does that make sense, Othello?
Yes, sir. I think it does. So, will it be hanging or flogging for Cornelius?
No punishment.
But, sire!
No punishment, Othello. I absolve them of all his past and future breaches of protocol. You too. No time, Othello. Can you do me a favor?
I swear it shall be done.
I need you to find Gwen and relay a message from Cornelius to be back here by the time the street lamps first turn on. Can you do that?
As you wish, my lord. But just to clarify, there will be no hate.
No. Othello. She's a good kid, really. Calls me Lazarus. I can't really stop her. I've tried, and, well, I failed. So I let her do it. Her name is actually Andrea. Andrea Palmer. She's 20. How did a 20-year-old kid end up living on the streets of San Francisco? Shouldn't she be at college somewhere, sitting on the grass in front of the library and playing the only guitar song she knows? You're right, she should. But there are a lot of things in this world that should be and aren't. And Andrea Palmer is one of them. She was enrolled in the foster care system when she was 2 months old. It wasn't until a couple years down the road that doctors were able to explain the peculiar habits and quirks of Andrea Palmer. She was diagnosed with schizophrenia. As time went on, it became clear no one wanted to adopt a defective kid. For 18 years, Andrea watched as everyone around her was embraced into the open arms of a family. By the time she had turned 18, Andrea had officially aged out. A term that meant she was no longer wanted by prospective parents or the foster care system. She was tossed out on the streets with no medication and little money. She hitchhiked to San Francisco in search of a job. She never found one. And so, in her state, she created a new world for herself. A world like she had read in the book she had about her entire life in. In this new world, she could be a knight, a champion of a grand cause and great calling, where each one of us got to play a part in her mesmerizing epic. Like any great storyteller, she borrowed a bit Lazarus, Cornelius, Guinevere. See, Andrea, Othello, talks about distractions and how they keep you from your quest, but in that way, she's no different from the rest of us. We need our quests. So does she. Life took her joy, so she makes her own. We could learn a lot from that.
Hey, Daniel. Or do you prefer Cornelius? Mind if I sit here? It's funny. Boy, it goes in waves, doesn't it? Sometimes that sinking bag feels like $1,000,000, and other times, well, I guess I feel like you're laying on cement. Yeah. You looked into any jobs lately? Look, you're a capable guy. With your experience, too, you have no trouble, you know?
Beautiful name for a beautiful girl. Not too long ago, though, her friends and family knew her by a different name. Amy Rubens. Amy was 6 months out of high school when her boyfriend of 2 years asked her to marry him. It was 3 months later that he hit her for the first time. As time went on, the abuse didn't stop. It conquered every area of Amy's life. She dropped out of school. She lost her job. The drugs helped for a while until they too gained a vice-like grip on her fragile life. 2 years ago, Amy was shopping at Albertsons when she collapsed from dehydration and exhaustion. She was rushed to the hospital where she recovered for 2 weeks. Her husband never came to see her. And so, when it came time to go, she didn't go back. Instead, she ran to the only place where she knew he would never find her. The city. So, Amy ended up here, with us on the sidewalks, her mind wrecked by domestic abuse and heroin. See, this world is at war with beauty. It scrapes, claws, tears on things in this world that are the most beautiful, the jewels that shine the brightest, and it tries to destroy them. But beauty prevails. I see that in Amy, or Guinevere, as we like to call her. To think that she hasn't given up yet. I don't know, it gives me hope.
Well, sire, your servant has done it. I have done just as you asked.
And?
Well, Oh, really? You think you can relay the story better than me? Well, go ahead!
I thought we really don't have the time for you to skip this whole thing and tell me what happened.
Of course, sir. I asked for your instructions, and her response was one of a sense.
She said yes.
She said yes.
Yes, she said yes. You heard that, Cornelius. Guinevere said yes. You and my friend have got a date to get ready for. We probably should have asked you first, but
We did not.
yeah, that's right. We did not. You're okay with this, right? You're good with this? Well, sorry, buddy, but we kind of already committed for you, so I don't know. How bad could it be, right?
It could be awful, sire. She's a heroin addict.
Shut yourself up. So, I don't know, brush your hair, Cornelius. We'll take care of everything else. Which reminds me here. Go down Waller Street 3 blocks. Here's what I want you to buy. The grocery store should have some pre-wrapped sandwiches. Buy them, 2 of them. And buy a liter of Coke. Is Coca-Cola good, Cornelius? Okay, some Coke. That's really important. Buy some flowers. The cheapest and prettiest there. Do you have all of this so far, fella?
Yes, sire.
Oh, and Cornelius, can I borrow your nicest blanket? Thanks. What are you still doing here, fellow? Get going.
As you wish, my lord. I will not fail you!
Oh, Danny, come on. It's just a date, nothing serious. You do like this girl, don't you? You want to go on a date with her? Well, then get over it. You're going to make one of yours night tonight. Now, let's see what you've got in the way of tunes. Oh, that is perfect. My friend, you have got yourself a date. Which reminds me here. Try these on. Come on, try them on.
The year was 2004. His name was Private Daniel Martin. He lost his wife on September 8th, 2001 from brain cancer. 3 days later, he watched along with the nation as the World Trade Center came tumbling down. Now, maybe it was anger, maybe it was helplessness, maybe it was fear, but for whatever reason, those two separate griefs and those two separate tragedies fused together that day. And on September 11th, 2001, Though he was powerless to keep his wife from the brink of death, he swore he would not let the same happen to his country. So he enlisted in the U.S. Army and was deployed to Afghanistan on July 18, 2004. August 15th, his unit was preparing for a mission in the city of Kabul. That was when their base was attacked by Taliban. They never saw it coming, but by a stroke of miracle, Daniel survived by crouching under a cot along with 3 others. Daniel watched 23 of his friends die that day, helplessly. Needlessly, 23 dead without even firing a bullet in the fence. Daniel was not one of them. And how he wished he was. He's haunted day and night like so many veterans for the things he did and did not do. No one knows how long Daniel Cornelius sat there, festering pit of devastation, each breath another painful reminder that he's still here, and he has nothing. And who knows when Guinevere first crossed his path? Eyes sparkling. Who knows? But hope found him, and maybe, just maybe, Cornelius has come back to life. You clean up, pal. You really do.
My lord, I am successful. Now, by your leave, I must embark on another quest. Farewell, sire. Oh, and Cornelius! I'm so glad you were not beheaded. That would have been a day for it.
Oh, she's almost here. What are you doing, Cornelius? Go escort her. Come on now. Now, if you will follow me. Come on, come on. And if you will take your seats. And please, if there is anything else, do not hesitate to shout my name at the top of your lungs. The music, I completely forgot. This isn't over. This isn't the end. Happy as it may be, but this is a moment. For a moment, I don't see the homeless. I see human. And that's what home is. Home is love. Where there is love, there is